我而家講個 reminder 啊，即係仲有5分鐘到，定係你想我即刻開始？
咁啊，你而家開始就開始啦，
哦，好。
係咯。
咁你俾 Q 我幾時開？And welcome to our Mid-Autumn Festival Mooncake baking class that is hosted by Lansdowne Center. Hello everyone, my name is Manika and I am the MC for today. 歡迎大家嚟到由 Lansdowne Center 舉辦嘅中秋節月餅烘焙班。大家好，我係 Manika， 亦都係今日嘅大會司儀。咁而今日咧，我哋呢一個活動咧，除咗大家可以嚟到現場咧一齊去上堂之外咧，亦都可以透過 Zoom 啦、Facebook Live 啦同埋 WeChat Live 咧去收睇我哋呢一個嘅烘焙班嘅喎。Our event today is live streamed through Zoom, Facebook Live, and WeChat Live. And today we'll be making some festive mooncakes. As you may know, Mid-Autumn Festival is coming right up, happening on September the 21st on Tuesday. So we're right in time for making some delicious Lansdowne Center. And I know they are super excited to get started baking with our celebrity chef today. 嗱，咁中秋節就嚟到去整月餅㗎。For today's baking class, we have invited celebrity chef Denise Wei to teach us how to make mooncake. Chef Denise have made multiple appearances on cooking shows. 我哋掌聲去歡迎 Chef Denise. Welcome,
Hello.
Chef Denise.
Hi everyone, how are you? I'm Monica.
Hi. So Chef Denise, let's actually have a little chit chat right before we start. So how do you usually celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival?
Well, usually I will have a big feast with my family. Usually I'm the one to cook. And of course we'll make mooncake and other different types of Mid-Autumn Festival goodies.
Oh,
Yeah.
I completely agree that Mid-Autumn Festival is really all about family getting together and enjoying their time together.
Yep.
And that's also something that Lansdowne Center believes in. And that's why recently they have gave out a dinner certificate for one lucky family to enjoy some quality time as well as delicious food. All right, back to our topic today, which is baking mooncake.
Yep.
I know, Chef Denise, that you are going to teach us something that's special. That is unlike the traditional one, because traditional mooncakes that we see are the ones with lotus seed paste with salted egg yolk, or the newer version, which is like ice cream mooncakes.
Yeah.
But this one that you're teaching us today is very different.
Okay, today I'm going to teach everyone how to make a new style of mooncake that you don't need a mooncake mold.
Wow.
Just like this. This is the mooncake molds that we usually use to make mooncake, right? But I think about a lot of people, they don't have that much equipment at home. So, but you still want to celebrate, Mid-Autumn Festival, and you could still make mooncake. So today I'm going to teach everyone how to make puff pastry with the red bean paste and the salted egg yolks, but the shape is look like a full moon.
哇，其實真係好方便，因為傳統嘅月餅咧係需要用到月餅模啦，就好似我手上呢一個就係其中一個非常之傳統嘅月餅模，寫住咧係花好月圓嘅。咁但係今日咧 Chef Denise 教我哋呢一款月餅咧係唔需要用到月餅模，所以咧好多家庭咧都可以自己喺屋企整嘅喎。All right, so I am super excited to get started. Zoom attendees, are you guys ready? If you are, give me a big thumbs up. Awesome. And just so you know, everyone inside our Zoom meeting room right now, you are actually muted because that is to ensure that everyone is able to hear Chef Denise clearly. But if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat box. or unmute yourself when we do have our Q&A session. Same thing with our Facebook Live and also WeChat Live attendees. Feel free to leave us a comment if you have any questions, and later on we will help you ask Chef Denise during our Q&A session. 係啦，咁我哋 Zoom 裏邊嘅同學仔，你哋好啊！嗱，咁其實你哋咧而家就係處於一個嘅靜音狀態啦，因為我哋要確保大家都可以清清楚楚咁聽到 Chef Denise 講嘢啦。咁但係如果你有任何問題嘅話咧，可以喺我哋嘅 chat box 度咧留言，咁或者咧喺我哋一陣間發問嘅時間咧都可以咧自己親口問Chef Denise 嘅噃。咁 Chef Denise，shall we get started?
Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Give me a big thumbs up if you guys are.
Yeah, okay.
Awesome.
So, the first thing I would like you guys to do is to preheat your oven. So preheat your oven to 375 degrees first. Yeah.
係啦，咁首先咧就係要預熱個焗爐啦。
Preheat your oven. Yeah. If you did, just give me thumbs up.
咁如果大家已經將你嘅焗爐預熱好咧，就可以俾 Chef Denise 一個
thumbs up
大嘅手指公。
Okay, so the next step, what I want you to do is we prepare the soft pastry first. So the soft pastry, we have like 105 grams of flour. So you put into the container, and then you have sugar. So you put the sugar into your container because you need to mix it. And then we got water, which is already, have you guys measured everything?
大家係咪已經量到好多嘅材料咧
So we are making the soft pastry. So I want you to put the flour, the sugar, the water into the container.
咁我哋首先咧係會整呢一個水皮先嘅，咁就係將你嘅麵粉啦、糖啦同埋水咧都放入一個嘅 container 裏邊。
And then we mix it first, and then we add the softening. The softening is 37 grams, which is you already measured, I assume. Yeah.
係啦，咁撈勻咗之後咧，就可以加入我哋呢一個
固體植物菜油。
固體食物菜油。
So you got to make sure that you mix it well. So in this stage, I will use my fingers. So you got to mix it really well.
大家咧去到呢個 stage 就可以用手啊，自己用手去猜佢啦。咁我哋猜到幾時先係代表預備好咧 ，Chef Denise?
So you got to mix everything together. So when you look at it right now, this is not mixed well. So I have to make sure that everything is well combined. So that's the reason why I would suggest you to use your fingers to mix everything together.
咁大家咧都要不停咁樣去猜呢一個麵團啦，直到咧係冇晒附近嗰啲麵粉啊、粒粒啊，所有嘢咧都係好均勻咁樣猜勻佢啦。
Exactly. So, okay, at this stage, you can see that almost mixed well, right? But I still want to make sure that everything is well combined, so you could use your finger and your palm to knead it like this. So you just knead it until it forms a soft dough.
係啦，咁大家咧就要不停咁樣去猜呢一個麵團啦，直到咧個麵團係均勻啦，同埋你係 feel 到佢咧係柔軟嘅。
So you keep on kneading it. Okay, right now you can see the dough. Ask your kids to help you out to count it.
係啦 ，Chef Denise 就話咧大概係要猜20次到嘅。咁如果你有小朋友幫手嘅話咧，都可以叫你嘅小朋友幫手去數嘅喎。
Okay. Is it 20 times now?
我冇數過喎。不過我覺得應該差唔多。I think it's almost 20 times.
Yeah, okay. So now you can see that the dough is almost formed into a shape. So what you need to do is to fold it a couple times with your fingers like this. Form into a ball and then just put it back into the container and let it sit for 10 minutes.
係啦，咁你叉完你個麵粉之後咧，就可以用手啦去接佢幾下啦，等佢咧變成咗一個ball shape 啊。
Yeah.
然之後就可以放翻落去 container 咧，擺喺度，陣間我哋先會再翻嚟用佢嘅。
Yeah. So the next thing we are going to do is to make the oil pastry. So the flour, This is like 55 grams of cake flour. So you pour everything into the container. And then you should have 100 grams of vegetable sauteing. 固體植物菜油. Okay? So what I want you to do, all my friends, you got to listen carefully. What I want you to do is to use the spoon to scoop like a 3/4 of the sauteing. Don't add it all, just like 3/4 of the sauteing into the flour first.
咁喺整呢一個油皮嘅時候咧，注意嘅地方就係唔好一次過加晒你呢一個嘅
Sauteing
係啦。
嚇
咁記住咧，就係要分開。咁首先咧就係加1/3先啦，加咗落去個麵粉度。1/4。
Yeah. Okay, once you add into the flour, you use your hand. Now you use your hands to break everything. Break the sauteing into small clumps, like small pieces.
係啦，咁你而家咧就可以用手啦去搓呢一個嘅shortening 啦，一路搓咧就一路咧將多啲嘅麵粉咧就撈埋入去。咁你會見到咧越搓咧佢就會開始係咪好 crumbly 啊
？Yeah. It will turn, crumbly. So make sure you use your fingers to squeeze it a bit.
好啦，睇一睇我哋 Zoom 嘅 participants。
How are you guys doing?
大家係咪都搓緊油皮咧？ Are you guys on the oil pastry step? Oh, I see some thumbs up. Great.
Good.
Awesome.
Okay, now you can see that the oil pastry is forming, but it's not 100% like a dough yet, okay? So you need to have to mix it well, squeeze it a bit.
係啦，咁大家見到咧，而家咧 Chef Denise 就整咗呢一個 pastry 啦，咁但係未完全成功嘅，咁你就要不停咧用手咧去攣一攣佢啦，等佢所有嘢都係搓得均勻嘅。
Okay, at this stage, if you find out your dough is too moistery or too oily, you could add a little bit of your cake flour, but not too much. I would recommend 1 tablespoon per time.
係啦，咁如果咧你發覺，你個油皮好似太過濕啊，太過油啦，咁點算咧？可以咧加多少少嘅 cake flour。咁咧 Chef Denise 就建議大家咧唔好加太多，一次咧可能加1 tablespoon， 即係1湯匙度嘅。
1茶匙。
哦，1茶匙。
Yeah. So you saw me add a little bit of the cake flour because my dough is a bit quite moist. Okay. So I'm going to add 1 more teaspoon.
係啦，咁如果大家咧你個皮都係比較濕咧，都可以每一次咧加1茶匙嘅麵粉。
Okay. So your dough should be not too moist and not too dry.
好啦，咁而家手上呢一個嘅麵團咧，應該就係唔應該太乾啊，亦都唔應該太濕嘅。
So can you show me your oil pastry dough?
大
Can
家
you
可唔可
hold up?
以
Can you hold up your oil pastry dough and show it to me? Okay. What is the name of that?
Dry rod.
Yeah. Gerard, you have to add a little bit more cake flour. Yeah. What about Fred? Where is your oil pastry dough? Can you show it to me? Oh, you make it already, man.
Wow,
you're
you're
quick.
fast.
Yeah. Okay.
What about the rest of our students?
Yeah. Okay.
Show us your pastry right now.
So your dough should be like this. Okay? If it is too oily, you have to add a little bit more of the cake flour. Is everybody okay?
Is everybody okay with their oil pastry? 努力咁樣繼續猜緊佢哋嘅油皮啊。
Okay. So while I'm waiting for everybody to be ready, can the rest show me your oil pastry dough?
大家可唔可以俾我哋 turn on 你哋嘅 camera？ 係啦，俾我哋睇下你哋嘅油皮做成點。那大家可以看一下你們的 camera， 讓 Chef
Oh,
Denise
that
看
one
一
is
下。
good. That one is good.
Amy 的很好，Amy 嘅好好。
Is it oil pastry dough?
你呢個係咪油皮嚟㗎？是油皮嗎？是的，好，做得非常好。
Okay. So okay, this for the new.
So that Chef Denise can take a look at your oil pastry just to make sure that everyone is on the same step. 那如果大家可以看一下你们的 camera， 那就非常好。让 Chef Denise 看一下你们的油皮做成怎样。
Okay, so I assume everybody the soft dough and the oil pastry dough is already prepared. So what I want you to do is to prepare the red bean paste, the stuffing. Okay, so I have the red bean paste and steamed egg yolks.
係啦，喺呢個步驟咧，我哋就要開始準備我哋嘅 filling 啦，就係有
Yeah.
紅豆餡啦，同埋有我哋嘅鹹蛋黃啊，非常之
So
靚
for
嘅。
the red bean paste, what I want you to do is to use your scale to measure 10 pieces. Each piece is 25 grams. So I already did it already, like this. Okay. So what you need to do is pick up one red bean paste, wrap with half of the egg yolk, wrapped it.
好啦，咁我哋嘅餡料咧就係首先咧，攞我哋嘅紅豆餡啦，將佢撳扁少少，之後咧就可以加入我哋半個嘅鹹蛋黃啦。
Yeah. So what I want you to do is to continue to do that. So I'm going to repeat one more time. Use 25 grams of the red bean paste. You press it a bit, like this. And then you wrap with one piece of the salted egg yolk.
係啦，咁再重複一次。咁首先咧就要攞你嘅紅豆餡啦，撳扁咗佢之後咧就可以咧加入我哋半隻嘅鹹蛋黃，就好似 Chef Denise 而家再次示範緊俾大家睇啦。係啦，要包到佢。
Show me, are you doing the red bean stuffing?
好啦，大家可唔可以開一開 camera 俾我哋睇下你哋係咪做緊一個餡料咧？等 Chef Denise 都可以睇一睇你哋嘅作品啊！那大家可以看一下你們的 camera， 那讓 Chef Denise 看一下你們的那個紅豆的那個餡。
Okay.
好啦，咁繼續咧就係繼續整你嘅餡料啦，就整晒所有係咪10粒啊 ，Chef
Yeah.
Denise？係啦。
You just finished 10 of it. I mean, I just want to see how you guys are doing with the red bean stuffing. Is Fred? Are you doing it now with the red bean stuffing? Can you show me yours? Oh no.
佢忙緊啊 ，Chef Fred。
Oh,
one
one
sec.
minute. Okay. So who is doing the red bean stuffing? Can you hold up your red bean stuffing and show it to me?
係啦，
please?
有邊個係整緊呢一個紅豆餡嘅咧？係嘅話咧，就麻煩你開一開你嘅 camera，俾一俾阿 Chef Denise 睇一睇。大家可能有少少怕醜啊。
Oh. Okay.
係啦，咁我哋睇一睇Fred，Are you all ready with your red bean stuffing?
No?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Need a little
okay.
bit more time. Okay, no worries.
Okay.
咁我見到咧泡菇都係準備咗好似四個 stuffing 噶啦。
Okay.
係啦，咁 Amy 你可以讓我們看一下你的那個 stuffing 做成怎麼樣嗎？你的紅豆啊，非常好，OK 喎。
Okay, very good, very good.
好啦， 咁其他朋友仔咧都可以 turn on 你嘅 camera 啦，等 Chef Denise 去睇一睇你哋呢一個紅豆餡做成點啦。喂，眨下眼 Chef Denise 真係好快啊，已經做晒10粒啦。
I could do like a food factory thing. Okay, I'm done with my 10, red bean stuffing. So let me put it aside first.
睇下大家
Okay.
做成點咧？大家不妨咧，真係可以turn on 個 camera 俾我哋睇下啦。因為我哋要確保咧，大家都係準備好啦，可以去 move on to the next step 咧，咁我哋就會繼續教大家嘅。咁如果你已經係做好咗你哋嘅呢個 filling 嘅話咧，都可以俾一個大大嘅手指公我哋，咁我哋知道咧，你已經係完成咗呢一個步驟啦。If you're all set with your red bean paste, feel free to give us a big thumbs up so we know we can move on. 可以给我一个大大的拇指哦。
Okay, so what I want to share is while we are waiting for the rest of the group to finish the red bean stuffing, we could prepare measuring the dough.
Oh.
Okay, because it's different, measurement. Okay, for the oily, usually what I'll do a quick step.
Oh.
A quick step is like, for my recipe, I'll teach everyone, to measure the red dough into a certain amount of grams, and the oily dough into a certain amount of the grams, right? But there's another technique. This is the technique that I want to share with the rest of you. Is you could, this is the soft dough already rest more than 10 minutes. So what you need to do is, I just want to make sure, is everybody finished the red bean stuffing first? Because I want to do everybody in the same pace.
係啦，我哋要確保咧，大家都係同步進行緊一個月餅啦。咁所以，如果你係準備好晒你哋嘅紅豆餡咧，俾一個 thumbs up 我哋，等我哋知道。係啦，那如果你已經準備好你們的 red bean filling 的話，也可以給我們一個大大的拇指，讓我們知道你已經準備好了。好。好 ，Amy OK，Fred 都 OK。Gerard, are you all ready for the next step?
Oh, I think he's still working on his, is it?
On his oil pastry.
No, he's doing something. Okay.
All right, what about the rest of you? Are you guys all ready to move on? Give us a big thumbs up.
So this is part of the fun thing is like when you do Zoom online, you have to make sure you have to lean over and check on everybody, right?
Yes, just to make sure we're all on track.
Okay. So
好啦，大家係咪都已經準備好咧？咁準備好，我哋就預備開
is
始。
everybody okay? Give me a thumbs up.
嗱，大家準備好的話，大大的拇指。
Okay? Everybody okay?
好，大家準備好，我哋繼續啦。
Okay. For the, can you show me your soft dough?
係啦，
Pick it up and show me your soft dough.
俾我哋睇下你嘅水皮，水的皮，讓我們看一下。
Good. Okay.
很好，很好，非常好。
Can you show me your oil pastry?
油皮呢？讓我們看一下。哦，非常好，好好。
Okay, good. So what I want you to do, this is this is the technique. It's not on the recipe, okay? So if you want to follow my recipe, you could divide the soft dough into 10 equal parts, and the oil pastry into 10 equal parts. But this is a different technique that you could do everything together and then you divide it into 10 equal parts.
係啦，咁而家咧 Chef Denise 會示範嘅一個 technique 咧係好特別嘅，就唔係喺我哋嘅食譜上面嘅。
This is like much more like a cooking tips, 小 tips.
係小 tips， 哇！大家真係要寫低啦，無論你係睇緊我哋 Zoom 啦，定係 Facebook Live 或者 WeChat Live 都一定要寫低呢啲小 tips 啊。
Okay, so what I want you to do is to put your soft dough on a on a surface, okay? And then you use your palm to press it a bit like this. Okay?
係啦，
And
首先
then
咧，
you pick up, yeah. Why don't you
係
translate?
咁我哋首先咧就係將我哋嘅水皮啦放喺一個 flat surface 度，撳扁佢就好似咧 Chef Denise 而家台面呢一個 shape 咁樣長方形嘅。撳扁咗佢之後咧，就可以開始我哋下一個 step 啦，就係油皮啦。
Okay, the next step is you pick up the oil pastry dough. Same thing. You use your palm to press like that.
油皮咧都係要撳扁佢嘅，就可以用你嘅雙手啦
Yeah.
去壓扁佢嘅。
So you like press it evenly over the soft dough.
之後就將佢擺上去我哋嘅水皮上面，繼續接上去嘅。
Yeah, and then you pull the top part over into the center. And then you do the same thing. Use your palm to press it.
係啦，咁接好咗之後咧，就可以繼續用我哋嘅手咧，用我哋嘅手掌咧去撳扁佢。
Okay? And do the same thing from the bottom part. Throw it to the center.
係啦，撳扁完之後咧，就可以重複翻頭先嘅接法啦，就係接3下嘅。
And
底部
then-
接上中間，上面再接上去中間。
And then from the top, throw it over. Okay?
大家係咪都 follow 得好好咧？有 OK 嗎？你們？
And then you use your rolling pin. Roll it.
之後咧就可以用個 rolling pin 去碌平佢啊。
Okay, and now left to right, right to the center.
碌平咗之後咧，我哋再次咧係要接佢3下嘅。今次咧就係左邊去到中間啦，然之後右邊又去到中間嘅。
And then you roll it one more time.
係啦，咁接完之後咧，我哋再次咧就係用一個 rolling pin 咧，又係去整平佢啦。好，睇一睇我哋 Zoom 嘅同學仔先。
So I just want to check how you guys are doing.
咦，大家做成點啊？係咪都 OK 咧？我見到跑 crew 喺度猜緊，喺度碌緊，非常之好啊！那
So
其他同學
can you guys show me if you follow my step right now on the dough? Give me a thumbs up.
係啦，咁如果咧你哋係有跟住 Chef Denise 頭先講嘅呢一個整呢一個皮嘅方法咧，可以俾我哋一個大拇指。
Fred, I think you already prepared the dough in advance, which is okay. But some of the rest of the team that is following me what I'm doing, just let me know whether you are doing this stage at this moment.
係啦，咁大家咧相信大家都應該係做緊呢一個皮啦，就係猜緊呢一個皮啦。咁如果你係嘅話咧，就不妨可以 turn on 你哋嘅 camera，咁 Chef Denise 就可以睇下你哋係咪猜得啱嘅。
Give me thumbs up if you are okay.
係啦，咁如果你哋準備好咧，就可以俾我哋一個 thumbs up 話俾我哋聽。好，我哋可以繼續啦。那如果你已經呢準備好那個 dough 的話，也可以給我們一個大大的拇指，讓我們知道可以繼續。好 ，Amy 可以啦，非常好。誒，其他同學仔咧，係咪準備好定係仲係做緊咧？可以話俾我哋聽喎，可以俾個 thumbs up 我哋。
Okay.
誒 OK 喎，係咪再
Okay 係嘛？
啱啱猜好咗嗰個餡料 OK。
Okay.
可能分工合作啊佢哋。
Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, now the next stage is like we will, if you don't have a scale at home, what are you going to do? Don't worry about it. You just roll it flat like this and then cut it into 10 equal parts.
係啦，咁如果咧你屋企係冇電子磅嘅話，唔使驚，因為咧就可以咧將呢一個嘅麵粉咧，將佢
切
好平均咁樣切十粒。
Yeah. So now I assume I don't have a scale, okay? Because not too many people at home you have a scale, right? So I just divide it into 10 equal parts.
我諗見到咧，而家 Chef Denise 就係好平均咁樣咧，就將佢頭先準備好嘅呢一個皮咧，呢個月餅皮咧就切開10份嘅。
Okay, so you got 10 equal parts already. So are you guys cutting into 10 equal parts?
大家係咪都切緊你哋嘅月餅皮咧？誒 Amy 話 OK 啦。
Okay.
誒其他朋友仔係咪都 OK？你們準備好你
Give
們
me
的
a
皮？
thumbs up if you're okay. Because we're going to wrap the pastry with the red bean stuffing.
係啦，咁如果大家咧都切好咗你哋嘅月餅皮咧，都可以俾我哋一個大大嘅手指公啦。咁話俾我哋聽咧，因為我哋就要繼續我哋下一個步驟噶啦。咁但係我哋要確保咧，大家都係 on the same page，要同步嘅。那大家都準備好了嗎？已經切開你們的月餅皮了嗎？可以給我們一個大大的拇指哦。
So this is a cooking tips that you don't have a scale, you don't have any other stuff. What are you going to do? You can still make mooncakes. My recipe is just only an instruction telling you how to do it. But there's so many different techniques and skills that you could apply on this recipe.
冇錯啦。咁其實咧，可能我哋屋企咧未必有晒所有嘅工具，就好似冇電子磅。不過唔緊要嘅。頭先咧 Chef Denise 俾咗一個非常之好嘅大 tips，就係咧，其實你只要咧係平均咁樣將你嘅月餅皮咧分開10份咧，咁樣都得嘅，唔需要用到電子磅嘅。又或者頭先咧 rolling pin 都未必係屋企人有，可唔可以用個 wine bottle 啊？
Yeah, you could use a wine bottle or you could use your hand too, just, spread it evenly, right? So now, what are we going to do? Is everybody ready with your pastry dough?
係啦，如果大家都準備好咧，再俾多個 thumbs up 我哋。那如果大家都準備好的話，給我們一個 thumbs up 好嗎？好 ，thumbs up great。最中意見到。
Okay, so now we are starting to do the mooncake or make the mooncake. So pick up one of the dough, okay, like this, and then you roll it into like a soft ball. Use your palm. So this is the same thing. Assume you don't have a rolling pin, okay? So use your palm to press it like this.
係啦，咁我哋首先咧就係攞其中一個皮啦，將佢搓成一個圓嘅波波咧，之後就可以用我哋嘅手掌咧去撳平佢，就好似咧而家 Chef Denise 手上嘅呢一個啦。
Okay, and then you pick up one of the red bean stuffing.
咁我哋要開始包噶咯喎，就首先
Okay,
咧攞
and then you just wrap the dough around the red bean stuffing like this.
慢慢咧將我哋
Okay,
嘅皮啦。
and then use your thumb, your left thumb, press on the red bean stuffing. Use the other hand, pull gently the dough up like this.
係啦，包嘅時候咧，你都可以咧輕輕咁樣咧喺個皮嘅邊啊，慢慢掹少少上嚟，係
Yeah.
咪
Okay, and then you use like a OK. This, the round circle. You hold on to the dough, and then use your finger to press the dough together.
咁呢個步驟就需要用到一個 OK 手勢啦，之後咧就將你嘅月餅咧放喺一個窿裏邊，慢慢咧就將佢。
And then you seal the dough together. Okay.
哇，包完啦！呢個就係啦。Chef Denise 可唔可以再示範多一
Yeah,
次
I'll do it one more time. Okay. So I'm going to repeat one more time. Okay, you pick up the dough. I can't see, Fred. Can you show it to me one more time? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So I'm going to do it one more time. And pick up the dough. Gently roll into a ball first. Okay? And then you use your palm to press it into a round disc.
長啲嘅，會大粒啲嘅。咁同埋咧，其實整 mooncake 都係睇下你自己嘅 preference 啊，你自己嘅口味啦。你中意食大粒啲嘅，又可以整大啲；中意食細粒啲嘅，都可以整細啲嘅。好啦，睇下大家做成點先。How is everyone doing with your mooncake？大家 家都好專心喺度包緊啊！睇下先，你有冇一個已經準備好咗、已經係包好咗嘅製成品可以俾我哋睇下喎？係啦，那如果你已經有一個包好的月餅，也可以讓我們看一下。睇下先。
Can either one of you can you show me one of your unbaked mooncake？
係啦，俾我哋睇下你猜完嘅呢一個月餅。係啦，Amy 很專心的在做月餅哦。那其他同學們，你們也可以看一下 camera， 讓我們看一下你們的。
How are you doing, Fred? I want to see your mooncake. One moment.
冇紙。
Okay.
好，其他朋友仔咧都可以俾我哋睇下你哋嘅月餅啊。
Because I know Fred, he is a really famous MC, but I just want to check how his cooking skill. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's back. Oh, look.
Can you give me a close up?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Wow.
You can turn into a professional chef now. That's nice.
係啦，咁其他朋友仔咧都可以好似阿 Fred 咁樣咧，俾我哋睇下你哋嘅月餅啦，等 Chef Denise 可以睇下啦。那其他朋友也可以看一下你們的 camera， 讓 Chef Denise 看一下你們的月餅做得怎麼樣。大家唔使怕醜㗎，我哋睇你嘅月餅㗎咋。
Gerard, how are you doing? Oh, that's nice.
好靚喎，拋酷那個很好。
Gerard, are you doing okay?
Can you show us a sample of your mooncake? 好忙啊，可能 Gerard 真係好忙。
Okay, so if you have time, I want you guys to finish the rest of the mooncake. That should be 10 pieces, right? Except if you want to make a super big mooncake.
睇下大家係咪都做得好用心啊！佢哋好專心喺度猜緊月餅啊，好好啊！
And this is one of a really good family event too. If you have kids at home, it's a good family, gathering, making mooncake together.
It's actually quite easy. I thought puff pastries would be harder to make.
No, this one is really easy. It's more easier than the one that
Traditional ones.
Yeah, the traditional one. So I'm going to make one more.
係啦，咁睇下大家做成點。咁如果大家咧又係有少少唔明嘅話咧，可以繼續睇 Chef Denise 嘅 demo 啦。咁佢又係會繼續做多一個嘅。咁首先咧就係嗰個月餅皮啦，就係猜到佢係一個flatten 佢啦，撳扁佢啦，然之後咧就可以將我哋嘅紅豆餡咧包入去。咁記住咧就係個邊皮嗰度咧就不停扯佢啦，不過要小心啲，唔好太大力扯，咪就扯爛佢噶啦。就温柔啲去扯佢，咁就慢慢咧就會成型噶啦。咁差唔多完成咧，咁 Chef Denise 而家做緊一個 OK 手勢啦，咁大家係啦 ，OK。係啦，咁不停咧咁樣推呢一個月餅皮咧，直到佢哋去到中間啦，咁就要開始埋口啦。哇！咁快 Chef Denise 又完成咗一個月餅啦，好勁啊
Okay. So how many pieces you guys have complete? Can you just show it to me?
係啦，大家可唔可以俾我哋
Fred, you
睇？
got 5, right? Gerard, how many pieces you have?
Gerard 你而家有幾多完成？哇！10
got
個！
Your next door neighbor,
Gerard 係可能有小朋友幫手啊，我見到佢有小朋友嘅。
Your next door neighbor already make 10.
係啦
What about
，Amy 咧
Amy?
？Amy，那你做的幾個？2個。
2個
OK 啦，OK 啦。
You gotta
加
do
快
it
一點，
quickly.
加快一點。 好啦，咁其他朋友仔咧，中間係拋箍，你哋完成咗幾多粒月餅咧？你可以俾我哋睇下喎。喂，睇到其實佢哋已經開始 clean up 緊，係咪真係完成晒10粒咧
Okay, if you guys are done, remember we are not done yet. We got to put the egg wash.
啊，係啦，大家記住未完成嘅，還沒完成哦。我們還要放那個 egg wash。
Okay, so you have to prepare the egg wash. What is egg wash? It's just only a beaten eggs. All the eggs has to beaten well because we need to brush it on top of the mooncake.
蛋漿呢個蛋漿就係
蛋液，
係啊，蛋液就係
雞蛋
發咗嘅
雞蛋打到
啊。
暈咗。Okay, and then you use a brush, a pastry brush. So at home, if you don't have a pastry brush, what are you going to do? You could use a teaspoon, the back of the teaspoon, to brush it on top.
嗱，咁而家咧 Chef Denise 就係搽緊一啲 egg wash 啦，蛋漿上去我哋嘅月餅上面。咁但係如果你冇呢一個嘅掃，又點算咧？唔緊要，可以用一個嘅
匙
羹啊，
匙羹嘅背啊，
係啦，匙羹嘅背咧搽我哋嘅蛋液上去月餅上面咧，亦都得嘅。好啦，睇一睇大家係咪已經開始緊搽緊呢一個嘅蛋液上去月餅上面咧。咁 Chef Denise 有冇話要搽幾多㗎？係咪包勻晒佢就
Okay, for the first time, you just brush once before you bake it. So after you brush everything, you put into the oven, bake it for 10 minutes, take it out, and brush another layer. The reason why we put the egg wash is we want to have the mooncake like a golden yellow, like a moon color.
哦，
Yeah.
咁所以咧，而家第一次咧就係一層嘅蛋漿就 O K 㗎啦，咁之後就可以放入焗爐啦，焗大概10分鐘咧就可以搽我哋第2層嘅蛋漿啦。好，大家係咪都準備好咧？睇下先。
Is everybody ready for your mooncake to brush the egg wash over?
我見到個 Fred 仲做緊。
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put into the oven first. Okay, and before we start the baking class, I told you guys to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So I assume.
當你準備好晒你嘅月餅之後咧，就可以放入去一個預熱咗嘅焗爐裏邊嘅。
So now I think I could answer some of the questions because I'm waiting for my mooncake for the first 10 minutes and then brush the second layer of the egg wash.
係啦，咁我哋趁咧我哋Chef Denise 嘅月餅焗緊嘅時候咧，就可以大家可以問問題啊！有冇啲咩問題係想問 Chef Denise 嘅咧？而家咧就係一個非常之好嘅機會啊！好，嗱，大家咧而家係一個靜音模式啦。咁如果你有想問問題嘅話咧，就要熄咗，係啦，數個舉手，然之後咧熄咗你呢一個靜音模式嘅。So right now is our Q&A session while we wait for our mooncakes to be baked. So again, you guys are muted. So if you have any questions, feel free to raise up your hand and then unmute yourself. Does anyone have any questions right now?
There's no? Wow.
大家都
You guys are
好
super
聰明啊！
good.
咁亦都係代表咧 Chef 係啦。咁如果大家有任何問題咧，都可以趁住呢個時間啦，可以問我哋啦。又或者咧如果 Facebook Live 啊，或者係 WeChat Live 嘅朋友仔睇緊 Live 嘅話咧，有問題亦都可以咧留言話俾我哋知，咁我哋咧就會幫你問一問 Chef Denise 嘅。So for those who are watching us through Facebook Live and WeChat Live, feel free to comment and let us know your question, and we will help you ask Chef Denise. 好，看一下大家有沒有什麼問題呢？誒，見到哇，好靚嘅呢個月餅。誒，唔係喎，呢個好似係刀仔。
Did you bake this one according to using the recipe or what? Or you got the mold? Is it the mooncake mold?
好得意啊！拋姑，你係咪頭先俾我哋睇呢一個月餅咧？係咪你自己用Chef Denise 嘅 recipe 去整嘅咧？預先？哦，誒唔見咗。 佢開咗咪。
哦，OK。
Hello， 炮哥你好啊。
Hi。
Hello。係啊，你手上嘅呢一個月餅咧，係咪用頭先 Chef Denise 教嘅呢一個食譜去整㗎
？I can't hear you。
誒，聽唔到。
I can't hear you。
睇下先，可能 audio 出現咗少少問題，不過唔緊要，你可以俾一個 thumbs up我哋。你如果係跟住 Chef Denise 呢個食譜做嘅話咧，俾一個手指公我哋。Hey, hello， 你好，你好 ，hello。Did you make this yourself? Hello， 炮哥。好得意啊！佢手上嘅呢一個月餅，因為頭先見到咧，好似一個是一個貓的圖案嗎？你剛才那個月餅，可以讓我們再看，可以近一點看嗎？哦，好得意啊！
Oh, okay. This is your own recipe?
是你自己的食譜嗎？還是你？哦，你自己嘅食譜嚟㗎。
Wow, that's really nice.
好厲害哦
！That's really nice, yeah.
好啦，咁睇一睇其他朋友仔，你哋做成點咧？有任何問題咧，都可以而家咧趁住呢一個 Q&A session 咧去發問嘅，問一問 Denise 嘅。見到有啲朋友已經係開始 egg wash 啦。
Is Amy done with the rest of her mooncake dough?
Hey Amy， 你已經做好了嗎？還沒。做幾個了？
還沒有。
還沒有完全沒關係，沒關係。
Okay, why don't we talk about the mooncake molds while we are waiting for the rest of the group, their mooncake, you know, whether they are done or not. So this is the traditional wooden mooncake mold. So usually in Asia, in the old days, okay, they will use this to make the traditional lotus mooncake. So how do you take out the dough from the mooncake mold? You have to pound like this.
Wow.
So this is really traditional mold and it applies on the traditional mooncake.
係啦，咁頭先咧 Chef Denise 俾大家睇嘅呢一個月餅模咧，就係傳統嘅月餅模。咁頭先佢話咧，要拎個月餅出嚟咧，係用少少要敲佢嘅，係啦，燉佢出嚟嘅。咁但係呢一個咧，只可以愛嚟整傳統嘅月餅，就唔適合咧整我哋頭先教嘅呢一個酥皮月餅，係咪咧
？Yeah, that's right. So and this is much more a new style of mooncake mold. So they are made of plastic. So what you need to do, this one applies on, you know, the not the one that I taught in this class. This applies for the traditional mooncake and also the new style of like the snowy mooncake, ice cream mooncake, or the cookie pastry mooncake. So what you need to do is that you put the dough here, and then you just press it out. Like this. Yeah. So this is they got different size. You know, this is a traditional big size. This is you know small size, and they got round shapes, square shapes, and some nowadays they have animal shapes or like different type of shapes. So this one, for this plastic mold, it applies on traditional mooncake or new style mooncake.
哦，咁頭先咧，頭先見到一個傳統嘅，不過比較新嘅咧，就係我手上呢一個啦，好似一個印啊，好似吸印嘅一個月餅模啦。咁大家咧就可以將你嘅月餅咧放入去個模嘅中間啦，然之後咧就輕輕力按落去，係咪？撳落去，咁就可以吸咗個印上去㗎啦。因為佢上面咧其實都有個圖案嘅，係啦，見到好靚嘅花嘅圖案。
係啦，呢度有個花圖案 ，right？ So this is the one. Okay, while we are waiting for everybody to be complete, so this is the one that I used the mold, okay, the plastic mold to make it, and the pastry is made with cookie dough.
哇！呢一個咧手上 Chef Denise 嘅呢一個咧就係用咗曲奇 皮去整嘅，亦都係用咗咧一個圓形嘅係咪啊？比較細嘅少少嘅月餅模去吸個印出嚟嘅。
And this one is the one that I taught in the class.
咁而呢一個咧就係今日教大家整嘅呢一個酥皮月餅，
Yeah.
好靚。
You can see that there is an egg yolk and the red bean paste and the puff pastry, okay? So this is the one that I taught today. So while we are talking, the mooncake has been baking for 10 minutes, right?
係啦，
So
大概
we
10
have
分
to
鐘。
apply for the second layer of the egg wash.
係啦，我頭先傾一傾偈就已經10分鐘啦。好啦，咁我哋嘅月餅咧喺焗爐焗咗大概10分鐘啦，就係時候攞佢出嚟，不過要小心啊，用一個嘅 oven mitt 係啦，唔好辣親。咁我哋係時候咧就要搽上第2層嘅蛋漿啦。睇下大家有冇焗10分鐘咧？如果係有10分鐘嘅話咧，就可以將佢攞出嚟啦，就開始咧要搽第2層嘅蛋漿噶啦，都係一層薄薄嘅。
Yeah, just a thin layer. You don't have to apply too much. And you could see a slightly golden color already, right? Before I apply for the second layer.
Yes，係啦。
Yeah. And then you put it back
好啦，搽
into
完
the oven.
搽完蛋漿之後咧，就可以放翻入去個焗爐度繼續焗。咁剩餘要焗幾耐咧 ，Chef Denise？
Another extra 10 to 15 minutes until the surface is golden color like this.
係啦，繼續焗大概10至15分鐘啦，直到咧佢嘅表面咧係呈現一個金黃色嘅顏色咧，咁就代表 OK 噶啦。睇一睇我哋 Zoom 嘅同學仔，你哋係咪都焗緊啊？如果焗咗10分鐘咧，可以俾我哋睇下你哋嘅製成品喎。我見到 Paul 已經係搽緊第2層嘅 egg wash 啦。
Wow, you guys are quick. What about Gerard?
Gerard, how are you doing with your mooncakes? Have they been in the oven for 10 minutes already? Not yet, okay.
Oh, five minutes? Okay.
Oh, Fred, wow, 好享受啊。Fred is
Wow.
holding on to a cup of wine.
You know, that is the reason why I want to, do online Zoom cooking at home. I don't have to put on my mask. I can have a glass of wine.
How about everyone else? How's Amy
Oh.
doing?
Look at that one. They're going to, oh, okay. They apply the egg
係啦，
wash and
第
then
2
put
層
it back.
係啦。
Okay. Yeah.
Amy 你還 OK 嗎 ？OK 好。
Okay, my question is, have everyone tried this type of mooncake before?
係啦，大家有冇試過呢一個嘅酥皮月餅咧？試過嘅朋友仔可以岌一岌頭或者俾一個心汁，係
Yeah,
啦。
thumbs up. Have you guys tried this type of mooncake before?
沒喎 Gerard 沒
No？
試過。
Okay.
Amy 呢？你有試過這個酥皮的月餅嗎？
She's really busy.
哦，有喎，有試過。
Oh, okay. Yeah. So in the, Monica, I think we got a prize for the participant, is it?
係啊，今日咧除咗會教大家咧點樣去整月餅之外咧，我哋要攞呢兩本。哇！我手上呢兩本咧非常之珍貴嘅食譜。So today, aside from teaching you guys how to make mooncakes, Chef Denise will be giving away 2 copies actually of her cookbook. So this one here was published in 2014, and this one here, it's so pretty. I actually want a version myself too. So it's a collaboration with Chocolate Rain.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this one here is actually published in 2017, and it has actually won 2 awards.
Two awards in Hong Kong.
Yeah. And also, if we flip, Chef Denise
I
has
already
actually
signed it.
Look at
Yeah.
that. So this is actually really a precious cookbook.
Yeah. So this one, I already signed it too.
Yes,
Okay.
right there.
So this one is much more for adult
For adults.
or like people who love to, know more about traditional Italian cuisine. So this one is more for family, for kids, parents and kids or family. So inside you can see that is Prudence. She did a really good job. She did all the drawings for every step, and then we got the final, photos for the final dish.
It's so cute. Even if I'm not a child myself, I really want a copy of this just for the graphics. It's just adorable.
Yeah, and these two cookbooks are bilingual,
Oh,
English and Chinese version.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if the audience who are watching us through Facebook Live, WeChat Live, or even on Zoom, if you guys want to win a copy of Denise's cookbooks, then you'll need to follow Lansdowne Center's social media because they will be giving you more details on the lucky draw on these two cookbooks. 係啦，咁如果大家有興趣想贏到咧 Chef Denise 呢兩本簽咗名嘅食譜嘅話咧，記住要關注啦，同埋留意啦 Lansdowne Centre 嘅 social media 啦，包括有 Facebook 啦、Instagram 啦，同埋 WeChat 噶噃。咁同埋咧，其實你追蹤Lansdowne Centre 嘅 social media 嘅話咧，亦都可以得到咧最新嘅消息啦 ，the most updated news and also events that are happening, including lucky draws. For example, the one that we are having right now is a lucky draw of $1,000 in gift certificate. If you want to know more details about this giveaway, feel free to visit Lansdowne Center's website or visit the customer service booth for more details. 好啦，咁講到呢度睇一睇我哋嘅同學仔，你哋焗成點咧 ？How are your mooncakes going?
Oh, Fred, you done with your red wine? No, you done with your glass of wine? Oh, save me some, please. Gerard, how's your mooncake? Is it still baking?
Is it almost 10 minutes?
How many minutes? Did you brush the first layer? Oh. Hi there.
Hello。係啦，其實大家咧都可以開一開你哋嘅 camera，同我哋講 hello 㗎，唔使怕醜㗎。I think Gerard is checking up on his mooncakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about the rest of you? 好啦，咁趁大家咧去感受一下呢度嘅中秋氣氛，最重要嘅就係去我後面一個非常之靚嘅 lantern wall 度打下卡，呢一個咧真係可以 po 上網呃下 like 㗎。So if you have time, feel free to actually come visit Lansdowne Centre, especially to visit this lantern display. This amazing, it's definitely an Instagrammable spot. So if you are around here,
Hot.
oh
Yeah. So this is the reason why. I mean, I will share. I want to share the simple recipe, and everybody can do it at home, and could share with your family and your friends too.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I myself would love to make mooncakes, but I actually don't have these traditional mooncake molds at home.
Yeah.
So now that I know you can make mooncakes without the mold, like this puff pastry one, I'm definitely making my own. And if any one of you who are watching us on Facebook Live or WeChat Live, if you do plan to make your own mooncake, then be sure to post a photo of your mooncake on social media and tag us as well. Use the hashtag #midautumn at Lansdowne.
Is
Hey,
it?
hello, Fred.
I can't hear you. Huh? I'm sorry?
Another 10 minutes, Fred said.
Oh. How did I do it? Oh. Oh, actually, Fred is talking to the neighbor.
students.
I thought that you're talking to me.
That's the good thing about really
Yeah.
making this mooncake with your family member is that
Exactly.
it's a lot faster and it's a really good family time activity.
Yeah. So I would appreciate if your mooncake is done, or after you apply the second layer, and also is you bake for like 20 to 25 minutes. Can you take it out and show it to me? But be careful, you have to wear the mitten, otherwise you burn yourself.
係啦，咁如果大家嘅月餅都焗得七七八八啦，亦係大概20分鐘到，係咪 Chef Denise？
Yeah.
咁就可以咧小心攞佢出嚟，俾我哋睇一睇你哋嘅製成品啊！我哋都好想睇啊！唔好怕醜啊！俾我哋睇下你哋完成咗嘅月餅。咁當然啦，要小心唔好辣親自己，一定要用一個oven mitt 啦去攞佢出嚟嘅。
And also there is another cooking tips I want to share is after you bake the mooncake, you could keep in the refrigerator for like of course you have to put it into a plastic container or a glass sealed container, and then you could put it in the fridge for 1 week. And if you want to eat it, you just reheat it. Use microwave to reheat it 1 minute.
哇！原來咧，你完成咗呢個月餅，你係食唔晒嘅話，唔好抌啊！因為咧，你可以將佢咧放入去冰櫃裏邊啦，雪可以大概1個星期，係咪啊
Yeah.
係啦，咁食之前咧就可以咧。
唔係冰櫃，雪櫃。
哦，雪櫃
Yeah.
雪1個星期，係啦。咁如果咧你臨食之前咧就可以將佢攞出嚟，然之後放翻入去微波爐
1分鐘，
叮1分鐘，咁
Yeah.
就可以食噶啦。大家真係要好好咁樣寫低呢啲 tips 啊！因為呢啲 tips 咧就唔係喺我哋嘅食譜上面，咁所以咧有紙同筆嘅話咧就記住要抄低佢啦。好，睇一睇大家，好多朋友仔咧都好似係咪去翻佢哋嘅焗爐度，係咪已經差唔多完成咧
I can't see the rest of the team. It seems like they keep on checking. My mooncake is almost done. I want to.
mooncake 都就嚟完成，見到佢係表面咧係變咗金黃色。
Oh yeah, let me clean up. I have to clean up my table first. Yeah, and then I'll bring out our mooncake.
好啦，咁睇下大家都應該仲係焗緊嘅。咁 Chef 嘅呢首歌咧就差唔多焗完啦，咁佢好快咧就會俾大家睇下佢嘅製成品啊。咁其實咧我而家偷望緊佢咧，好靚嘅金黃色嘅顏色，咁係因為咧我哋搽咗1層啦、2層嘅 egg wash 喺上面啦。係啦，咁如果大家咧你哋嘅月餅都焗好嘅話咧，不妨可以俾我哋睇一睇㗎。神聖嘅一刻嚟啦，將個月餅攞出嚟啦，哇！隔住個口罩咧都聞到佢好香啊！大家睇唔睇到咧 ？Can you guys see the end product? So Chef Denise has just taken out the freshly baked mooncake. So it's really hot. So when you are taking out your mooncakes, be sure to watch out. 大家睇唔睇到咧？一層好靚金黃色嘅 golden color on top. It looks delicious.
It smells really good, right?
Yes, even when I'm wearing a mask, I can actually smell it.
Yeah, you can smell it.
It's really, really good.
So Vivian's oven, your ovens work. This is good. Yeah.
咁我個問題就係，你而家用緊呢個係細焗爐啦，咁如果屋企用大焗爐會唔會有分別㗎？
Oh yeah, there's a big difference. Okay, for this tiny oven, yeah, the temperature is still the same, but you have to preheat. Usually for the home oven, you just preheat 15 minutes, right? But this minutes, around 20 to 25 minutes before you start baking, and also make sure the top wire and the low wire is heated. It means because some of the oven you could choose the top or the lower, right? And this one you might have to bake the small oven. You have to bake it a bit longer time.
哇！原來大焗爐同細焗爐嘅分別都幾大嘅，雖然個溫度係一樣啦，咁但係大焗爐咧佢哋 preheat 嘅時間就係15分鐘到啦，咁但係細焗爐咧反而係要 preheat 得長少少嘅喎，
大概20至25分鐘到。Yeah. So how is everybody doing?
我見到好多都係翻咗去佢哋嘅 oven 度，係咪睇緊啊？可唔可以不停咁樣開嚟睇嘅 Chef？
No, don't. Okay, there's another cooking tips. Don't keep on open the oven door to check your mooncake because it will affect the temperature of your baked goods. Even not just only for mooncake, any baking. Don't keep on open the door.
Good thing I asked because that's actually a mistake that I make often.
Yeah, don't do that.
And be sure to write that tip down, everyone. 好啦，睇下大家做成點先，係啦。咁如果咧你個月餅咧都焗好咗咧，就可以攞出嚟啦，小心啲攞出嚟啦，同埋俾我哋睇下你哋嘅製成品嘅。那如果大家的月餅已經弄好的話呢，可以讓我們看一下 ，turn on 你們的 camera， 讓我們看一下你們的成品是怎麼樣。
Is it everybody first time making mooncake?
今次係咪大家第一次整月餅咧
Give me a thumbs up if you are.
如果係第一次整嘅話，可以俾一個 thumbs up。哇！
Wow,
泡
that's
菇
very
嗰個
nice.
好靚啊！泡菇你整得好好啊，很漂亮。clapping 係啦，我哋一齊拍手鼓勵下呢一位同學仔啊！
Yeah.
真係做得好靚。好啦，咁
That's
其他
good.
同學仔咧都可以俾我哋睇一睇你哋嘅製成品嘅 Gerard。How is yours coming along? Is it almost ready? Ooh,
good.
Not yet, not yet.
Oh,
Almost.
5 more minutes, right? Yeah.
Okay, what about Fred? Is yours ready yet? Or is it still in the oven? Not yet. 5 more minutes as well, okay. What about the rest of our students? Are your mooncakes in the oven right now? And if so, how long will it be done? Let us know.
When I look at Fred, I was thinking about he might use this as an auction. Are you using this for auction? 10, 20? I'm just joking. Yeah.
好，暫時嚟講咧，係見到泡菇咧，佢哋係
Yeah.
完成咗6個月餅
I
啦。
think I mean they did know how to make mooncake before. Yeah.
好，咁其他同學仔咧都可以睇一睇你哋做成點啊 ？Amy， 你弄好了嗎？已經把那個月餅放在 oven 裡面了嗎？誒 OK 啦，焗緊啦，Amy 個焗緊嘅 ，very
Okay,
good，very
good.
good。
Good.
好啦，咁其他朋友仔咧，你哋做成點啊？係咪都差唔多準備好咧？你哋嘅月餅？睇下先，係啦。大家不妨咧可以 turn on 你哋嘅 camera，等我哋可以見到你嘅靚樣之餘咧，都可以睇一睇你哋嘅製成品啊！好。
Do you guys have any questions to ask?
係啦，咁如
But
果大
have to
家
be one-on-one. I mean, I can't answer everybody at once.
係啦，咁如果大家咧有任何問題嘅話咧，都可以用呢一個時間啦去發問一問 Chef Denise 嘅。係不過咧就係要一個一個嚟，因為咧 Chef Denise 就冇辦法一次過答晒大家嘅，咁所以咧如果你有問題嘅話咧，可以舉手，然之後咧 unmute 你自己再發問嘅。睇一睇大家都好似冇
Wow,
乜問題。
they are eating the mooncake.
誒唔好食住啊 ！Not yet, not yet. We need to take a group photo. So don't finish all your mooncakes. I know they smell and look delicious, but hold off, hold off. We need a group photo at the end.
I think Fred is almost done, is it? I saw him put on his mitten.
Fred 嗰個係咪就嚟搞掂咧？睇下先。係啦，咁如果咧你影咗相咧，可以擺上你嘅 social media，用 hashtag #midautumn@Lansdowne 啊。係啦，其實大家咧都可以將你哋嘅製成品咧影相之後咧擺上 Instagram 啊、Facebook， 同埋一定要用 hashtag。咁樣我哋咧就search 個 hashtag 嘅時候咧就可以睇到你嘅成品啊。好啦，睇下大家 Fred 就好似好忙咁樣，係咪將佢嘅月餅攞
Yeah,
咗
I
出嚟
think
咧？
so. Yeah.
Then it means Gerard, your mooncake should be almost done, right?
Gerard is done. Is this someone's eating already?
Hey, we have a new one. Catania. Oh my God, it looks so pretty, and she added sesame seed on top as well.
Yeah, that is what I said. You could, at the end, you could add the black sesame seed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great job, Catania. What about the rest of our students? Feel free to show us your mooncake if they are done from the oven. We would love to see it. And if you do take photos online, be sure to post them on social media and use to finish their mooncake so that we can take a big group photo. 好啦，咁我趁呢個時間，我用呢個時間去問一問 Chef Denise 問題啦。因為咧，其實我留意到咧，你頭先係用咗vegetable shortening 去整嘅。因為我聽好多人講咧，就係佢哋整一個酥皮嘅時候咧，係用豬油嘅喎。So usually what I hear is people use lard to make their puff pastry because it's more flavorful. Is that correct?
In the traditional method, we use the lard to make the pastry. But because nowadays everybody is keen on healthy side, and a lot of people they might allergic to some of the ingredients. So for this recipe is mostly you can see that is if you're allergic to some of the peanuts, whatever thing, or even we use the shortening is because it's more healthy, and the puff pastry turns out to be exactly the same, but just only the taste a bit different from using lard. Some people will use butter.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but to me, I'm concerned about some of the participant or some of the rest of the people. If they want to use this recipe, they might allergic to dairy.
Oh, that's right.
So there's so many substitution. I mean, if you want to go to really traditional way, you could use lard to substitute, vegetable shortening, or even if you want more favorable, you could use butter.
Oh.
But for the butter, you have to melt it and then mix it with the ingredient. Yeah.
Because I have also tried to make puff pastry myself, but I failed. And,
no, I think it's more the way that you have to practice more. And as I said, the rest. Remember, we make the all pastry. I asked the participant not to add the whole, portion of the shortening. Is you have to make sure that if you add too much, it will be really oily.
Yes.
So the recipe is just only for your own reference, but you have to practice and know some of the skill to apply to the cooking.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I actually I read in some recipes that when you're making puff pastry, sometimes you have to put it back into the freezer to harden the butter or whatever shortening you're using.
For this mooncake recipe, you don't need to. Yeah, you don't need to. But if you put it into the fridge, it will harden the pastry, and it's quite difficult to roll it.
To knead it out.
And when and the outcome of the result of the puff pastry is totally different.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
So I think a lot of people. Fred is taking photo right now. Is it? Are you done with your mooncake?
Wow.
That's really
Fred.
nice.
Great job. What about Gerard? Is your mooncake almost out of the oven? I think he just went to check out his mooncake. What about the rest of you? Feel free to show us your mooncake if they are out of the oven. Because I know Catania has already finished baking hers, and Paku as well. She is also done. And Gerard said close, but not quite golden enough. But how long has it been in the oven, Gerard?
Let me see.
20 minutes, Gerard.
Oh,
佢擺咗喺20分鐘，但係佢話未完全得，因為未係金黃色啊。
Okay, got it.
好啦，咁其他朋友仔咧，睇下你哋嘅月餅做成點，係啦，可以 turn on 你嘅 camera 俾我哋睇一睇嘅。10 more minutes. Amy 話10 more minutes。
Okay.
係啦，咁即係話佢應該啱搽完咗，係咪啊？
Yeah, the
搽完
first
咗
layer.
係啦。
Yeah.
Great job, everyone！ 其他朋友仔咧睇下先，係啦，其實你可以用而家呢個時間咧去發問啦、問問題啦，我哋都可以睇到嘅，咁係啦。You can actually use this time to ask Chef Denise any questions that you have in mind right now, whether it's about the mooncake, I guess, and also like in general baking tips. 哇！見到 Catania 有一個好靚，同埋都好大嚿喎。I guess she likes bigger mooncakes.
As I said it before we start baking, it's all up to you. You can make a big one, you can make a mini size, you can make a medium size. It's just like you go to a coffee shop to order your coffee, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the fun that you could make your own mooncake, right?
And you can also make your own filling as well, because I know
Yeah.
with the filling it's store-bought, right? But can we make our own filling with red beans?
Yeah, you could. It's just only you buy the red bean and you just wash it and then you boil it. Make sure you turn it into paste and then you add the rock sugar and then some oil to make it into a paste. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
So,
nice reward.
yeah, that's
can see
really
your-
nice. Good job.
Nice. Great job, everybody.
Good job. Yeah.
All right. So,
So I think we're going to wait for Amy and then we're going to take a group photo. Yeah. But one thing, I know everybody is so eager to taste it. But for the mooncake, I would recommend don't eat it when it is hot.
哦，唔好即刻趁熱食喎。
Don't
點
eat
解呢
Don't eat it when it's warm. You have to eat it when it's cold.
因為驚辣親個嘴係咪咧
Yeah, and also because you have to like stick, you have to let it rest. Yeah, so that's the reason after you bake it, don't eat it. Right away. Eat it when it's completely cool,
哦，
and then you enjoy cooking sticks. Yeah.
係啦。另外一個小貼士咧，就係啱啱焗完出嚟嘅月餅咧，就唔好即刻食，等佢攤凍晒先至好食，就好似煮牛扒咁樣，你都唔會即刻食噶嘛。
因為佢哋要回一回油啊，咁你整到個月餅咧就會更加好食啦。
哦，係啦，大家又要抄低呢一個小貼士啦。睇下大家做成點先。嗱 ，Paco 已經搞掂好晒啦 ，Gerard 都係 ，Fred 都係 ，Catalina 都係，係啦。
Do you guys have any questions? Because we are on the open area. If you have any question, you could just send it to us so I could read it on the screen.
係啦，有任何問題咧都可以喺個 chat box 裏邊咧留言啦，咁我哋就可以睇到、讀到你哋嘅問題㗎啦。大家唔需要怕醜嘅，有問題就即管問啦。那如果大家有任何的問題呢，也可以在我們的 chat box 裏面留言給我們，我們會看到你們的留言的。好，哇，好靚！
Oh, is it there something?
smiley face。
Oh, okay.
好啦，咁而當大家咧都準備好晒咧，我哋就可以嚟一張大合照啦。咁同埋咧提一提大家啦，如果你係諗住影相嘅話咧，記住要 post 上 social media 咧，同埋係要用 #midautumn@Lansdowne，咁樣咧，我哋就可以睇到咧你哋嘅製成品㗎啦。同埋咧就要記住啦，留意咧就係要關注啦，同埋係要follow 咧 Lansdowne Centre 嘅 social media， 包括啦有 Facebook 啦、Instagram 啦同埋 WeChat 嘅，因為咧 Chef Denise 將會送出咧就係我手上呢兩本非常之名貴嘅食譜啊，同埋咧佢仲要係親手咧簽咗名喺裏邊嘅，所以真係用錢都買唔到嘅。所以如果大家咧有興趣想贏佢哋翻屋企嘅話咧，記住咧就係要關注咧同埋追蹤咧我哋Lansdowne Centre 嘅 social media， 因為之後咧我哋呢一個 lucky draw 咧嘅詳細咧就會係喺我哋嘅 social media 出現嘅。
Amy is done.
哎 ，Amy，你的 mooncake 好像已經弄好的。
It's done. Yeah, it's really nice. It's golden yellow.
好靚
Okay.
，Amy，good job。
So I think we could take a group photo now. Is it?
好啦，咁大家係咪都完成好晒你哋嘅月餅咧？係嘅話咧，俾一個大拇指我哋，咁我哋咧就可以影一張大合照噶啦。Are you guys all done with your mooncakes? If so, give me a big thumbs up so that we can take a